Good morning, friends. Good morning to you, sir, and very warm welcome to all the participants in this 21-day faculty development program. Today, we have with us Dr. Murli Sundar, sir, who will be delivering his talk on startup, stand-up, and entrepreneurship development in agriculture and sugarcane ecosystem. So it is privilege to me to welcome Murli sir in this program to have with us. So I will recite his brief biodata. Currently, sir is working as a principal scientist in Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, and also he is head statistics and economics section and in charge of Sugarcane Edge, which is a sugarcane-based agri-business indicator, which actively developing sugarcane-based entrepreneurship and commercializing novel and innovative technologies. So, Dr. Murli joined as a scientist in 2007 at Statistics and Economics section at SBI Sugarcane Breeding Institute, Coimbatore, and he has developed sugarcane-based entrepreneurship and a co-inventor of ICR SBI first successful commercial technology that is soil moisture indicator. Now it is the technology which is widely accepted by the stakeholders and farmers and researchers also, which is a very handy tool which indicates the moisture level and which is nowadays very popular among the farmers also. He has also assisted innovators successfully commercialize technologies. He has 1 product patent and 4 design patents, which fetch high revenues for the institution. And regarding his research work, so he has 25 research articles in national and international repute, and also he has visited different countries for the presentation of the research also. He has authored 5 books, 20 book chapters, and also submitted vision and policy document on sugarcane, sugar and biofuels. He has visited Brazil and Italy for paper presentation in international conference, and he has acted as a national facilitator for CCS NIAM Jaipur for activities marketing capacity development. And also, he being an economics, he has a very developed certain policies and published research paper also on market intelligence on trade of sugar and sugar related products in the countries. So we have very fortunate with us, and currently within last on 21st September. Okay, so he'll be awarding a fellow award for his outstanding contribution in sugarcane improvement and diversification in International Sugar Conference at Vietnam. So he has, to his credit, he has completed the 25 research project where he headed as PI and co-PI, completed 25 research paper, 30 popular and technical articles, authored 5 books and 20 book chapters. And to his credit, he has international and national award.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you for your introduction, elaborate introduction. It's fine. It's enough. Let's move on to lecture. Yeah, please. Thank you very much for a elaborate and nice introduction. I am audible.
I'm audible. Yes, sir, you are audible. You are audible.
Yeah, please.
So we have put it participants on mute. We will unmute them at the end for question answer.
Okay. No, at least one can assist whether I'm audible, so that.
The person is already audible.
Yeah, any disturbance, I can. You can tell me that it's going well in between. If I have a doubt.
Okay, so Vasan sir is unmuted, and I'm also there.
Yeah, please tell me the nature of participants so that I can cover within an hour. It's 1 hour lecture, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Vasan sir, can you please cooperate?
Yeah, please.
Sir, the participants are mostly researchers, research scholars, some and faculty members also, and some KVK people are also there.
Very good, very good. Thank you, thank
So
you
we
very
have
much.
diverse people from veterinary, agriculture, and fishery sector also.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on to our lecture. This is Startup, Stand-up, and Entrepreneurship Development in Agriculture and the Sugarcane Ecosystem. The sugarcane ecosystem just we have taken to show the examples how it can be developed in terms of entrepreneurship. Before go that, we will see what is startup and stand-up and how to develop entrepreneurship in agriculture, especially because we all belong to agriculture or animal husbandry, fisheries. All are very relevant to this field. We'll see this what is startup. Startup is a company or a project that is in an early stage of operation, and it's often funded by one or more entrepreneurs. Startups are known for their innovation and for developing new products or services that can disrupt existing industries, or it will be added to the new services. Coming to the stand-up India. Actually, it is aims to support new and existing business that are innovative and use technology. It includes program for students that focus on innovation and annual incubator grant challenge to promote good practices among incubators. Mostly the stand-up program is to support the startup companies. Those are in very nascent stage. They need all type of supports, financially, physically, as well as technically. So this will be addressed through stand-up. And entrepreneurship comes from the French word entrepreneur, which means to begin or initiate. The term was coined by Irish-French economist Richard Cantillon in the 1700s. So he defined entrepreneurship involves identifying a business opportunity, creating a product or service, and managing the business. So altogether, it calls as entrepreneurship. So the startup company will have support, taking support by the stand-up, and they will develop entrepreneurship. Once the entrepreneurship development comes, we have to see whether they are sustaining or they are growing in the field. Then only we can tell them they are entrepreneurship. Otherwise, we could see that there are a lot of startups with the support of stand-up, but there are failures also. Mostly in agriculture, the experience is quite low, in the sense the success of entrepreneurship is very low compared to manufacturing and service sectors, especially in developing countries, because the startup concept majorly taken from US as well as Canada, where we can see that lakhs of entrepreneurship is on every year created, and they are bringing the innovation to the system so that the business will grow. So new things will be added to the system so that the business environment will be sustained. So seeing all those concepts, India has introduced in 2015 by the Prime Minister, announced in July Startup India program. We have created a Startup India company also, a separate entity. We'll see in the later slides. So coming to the startup ecosystem, we can see three types of innovation in the startup ecosystem. One is radical innovation, second is incremental innovation or imitation. So naturally, we have issues that we'll see in the later slides. A startup can compete by developing a hitherto unknown good. Means so far it is not available, so he is attempting to create a new product or a service or technology. Alternately, they can build a product or services that are already known. In this case, the product need to be either better in quality or cheaper than the competitors. So the major aim of any innovation or entrepreneurship or startup is we have to create a product which is either product or service. It should be cheaper, better than the existing product, so that the innovation will be well recognized, acknowledged, and it can be nurtured for further growth. Or the second type of incremental innovation, or the improved product often based on incrementally new technology that are firm achieves by improving existing technology or process or innovation. See, now even I can take an example of our own example of soil moisture indicator, which has been told during our introduction. We have tensiometer in agriculture to measure the soil moisture. But what we did We have studied all the difficulties. Of course, it is scientifically proven product developed in the foreign countries, implemented in farmers' field. But the problem is we need a little bit extra capital, means we need 4 to 5 machines per acre with the cost of 15 to 20,000 or 25,000 based on the quality of the product, and it will be immovable. So the farmers cannot move the tensiometer from one place to another place. It has to be installed in the field, agricultural field or the farmer's field, to measure the soil moisture. So based on that, he can schedule the irrigation. But the difficulty which we faced while implementing the program, the farmers told that first thing they told, so it is immobile, it needs calibration, it needs some a little bit knowledge on the product, then only we can use it. And it will give only indirect reading. It has to be calibrated to find the soil moisture. So practically, the farmers are finding a difficulty to use this product. Then we thought of, as a team, we thought we have to develop a simple device which can be used by a farmer even without literacy. He has to be used, or it need to be implemented. Then we developed a soil moisture indicator, mobile. We addressed all the problem with the existing technology, immobile to mobile, cost effective. When we developed a soil moisture indicator, the price of the machine only 500 rupees. So one machine is enough for operating the whole farm. It may be 5 acres, it may be 0.5 acre or 5 acre, it may be 20 acres. The farmer can carry the product in the hands. He can check the soil moisture wherever necessity. And we simplified by using only indicators. We have different ideas. Finally, we decided that the farmer should know only if it is red light, the farmer has to irrigate field immediately. If it is blue, then there is a presence of ample moisture, need not irrigate. And if it is green, there is sufficient moisture, but the field is getting ready for irrigation. So only we placed three indicators along with yellow for caution, so that the farmers could use the equipment without any difficulty, and it is. That is our aim. So naturally, it has taken its own time, but it is now almost more than 2.5 lakh units sold out. So this is a simple, typical example for innovation in existing technology. That's only I'm telling existing technology. Third is only imitation. Already it is there, but only thing what we are adding value to the product. Means we are reducing the cost of cultivation or cost of the product, or the usability. We increase the usability through imitation. So that was a definition given by Herman in 2019. So all the startup ecosystem fall in these 3 categories. Coming to the framework of typical startup, what will be there? We'll see the problem. Then we'll seek solution for the problem. Then we'll solve the problem through different brainstorming or whatever may be the methods available with. Then once we solve the problem, there will be a product or prototype or a service that has to be scaled up. So there only we are facing some difficulty that we will see in the later slides, how the difficulties comes for agriculture startups especially. And this is the criteria for startup set up by the Government of India, the Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. They are taking care of this all startups in India. They have given a criteria what should be the if you want to call a company as a startup company, these are the criteria. They have defined it. One is it should not be operation or existence exceeding 10 years from the date of incorporation. So this is to eliminate, or it has to be reclassify or classify or get the benefit to the real startups. The aim of this criteria is to benefit the new startups, or they should not, any existing companies should not use the facilities offered by the startups by the Government of India. The second one is should be incorporated as a private limited or partnership firm or limited liability partnership. This is very important because sometimes we used to see the farmers group, they used to tell that, sir, we didn't register the firm, or we are farmers interest group. That case, we cannot get the assistance, or that will not be called as a startup company. So the company should have registered or partnership firm or limited liability partnership or FEOs. FOs, FEC, that is also accepted now. Government of India has accepted it. And the annual turnover should not exceed 100 crore for any of the financial years since its incorporation. But sometimes this condition also relaxed for software industries. Now I think 200 crores also they increase the limit because startup companies from softwares or the service sectors used to grow a little faster than the agriculture. So they have given some relaxation for defining it. So once they cross that limit, then it will be reclassified, or it may not be called a startup company by Government of India. It should be an original entity. Means in that case, means it should not be borrowed or any concept from abroad or from others. It should be an original entity, not to be formed by splitting or restructuring existing business. It's very important. Sometimes the company already doing the business, there are small innovation, then they can just bifurcating the company or putting a rename or separate name for that product, and they cannot be called as startup company. And this should have scalable business model with a high potential of creation of wealth and employment generation. These are the two important criteria set by the Government of India, because we need to create more employment. The whole crux of the Startup India program is to create more employment as well as creation of wealth, attracting more business either domestically or internationally. So if they are going for internationally, then the Government of India has a separate program to support all those things. So the major aim of the startups is creation of wealth and employment generation. This is the stand-up. We have seen the startup. Now we will see the stand-up India ecosystem. We can see the lead district manager. He will connect center to NABARD and connect center to SIDBI, Small Industries Development Bank of India. So we can see the branches, especially allotted for this particular purpose. So majorly they will support rural self-employment training institutes, vocational training centers, MSc development institution, state SC/ST development financial corporation, industry association, district industrial centers, Dalit Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, skilling centers, women entrepreneurial association. So out of these, the major aim, if we see the next slide, majorly this criteria for stand-up is stand-up India scheme facilitate bank loan up between 10 lakh to 1 crore. We can get it to the stand-up program. At least one scheduled cost or scheduled tribe should be the borrower of this loan, and at least one woman borrower per bank branch for setting up a greenfield enterprise. These are the criteria set by, because majorly this program to support the entrepreneurial society, community of our society. The enterprise may be manufacturing, service, agri-allied activities, or the trading sector. So it may be any nature, need not to be only agri and allied activities. It may be manufacturing and service also. In case of non-individual enterprise, at least 51% of the shareholding and controlling stakeholders or controlling stakes should be held by either an SC or ST or women entrepreneur. It should be women also, need not to be SC, ST, it's a women entrepreneur. Then they are eligible in the Stand-Up India program. This is the total number of startups in India altogether. Means we can see agriculture, manufacturing, service sector. You could see up to 2024 July. You could see the major number of startups in Maharashtra, followed by Uttar Pradesh, Gujarat, Delhi, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Haryana, and Rajasthan. These are the top 10 states. We can say that taking the major startups in India, around nearly 68,500 startups recognized by the DIPPT. Means they have set a criteria, and they might have registered in Startup India program, and there are criteria based on that they have classified, because all the startups may not come into this picture. Otherwise, it will be more than 1 lakh startups we have. There are some failures also. So they have deducted it, and who are actively in the business, they have calculated and presented here. That figure was given here, and you can see that from Goa to Sikkim, there are very few startups, actively available startups are there. This gives the picture that these states we can target, those who want to start a business. These are the potential area where the startups can be implemented or can be started, so that the support by the government of India can be easily availed. Doesn't matter whatever may be the state. If you have a startup, if you have a startup business, definitely you will get a support from different institutions developed and supported by government of India. So need not to worry. Only thing, these figures will give you some pictures where the startup is very less, so that there will be lot of potential, or we can grab that opportunity. That was my focus of this slide, so that even Punjab, we could see the number is less than 1,000. You can see less than 1,000 starts from Bihar. So nearly 15 to 20 states and union territories are having less than 1,000 startups, active startups. So there are the potential area you can use for that. Next is current status of agri startups in India. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare is implementing innovation and agri entrepreneurship development program under Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana (RKVI) from 2018-19. I am also one of the contender for that, but government has decided one state agriculture university will be given Raftar scheme under RKVI, so that the funding will be given to evenly to all the states. And so far, we have 5 knowledge partners and 24 RKV agribusiness incubator, RAB, they used to be called RAB, have been set up for training incubation of agri startups and implementation of this program. Similarly, parallelly, the ICAR has set up 50 agribusiness incubators in different research institutions with an annual budget of 10 crores, means 20 lakhs each for ABI. They are also one of the agribusiness incubator in this 50. And apart from that, in 2014 itself, ICAR has started 29 ABAs have been set up at various state agricultural universities and Raftar scheme, means they are getting funds from ICAR as well as RKV Raftar scheme. Of course, these universities are getting, T-hubs are getting funds from DST as well as DPT also, different schemes including Nepal. So these are the funding agency and these are the operating agency, you could see that, and all the ICAR institute, major ICAR institute having now agribusiness incubator, including Sugarcane Edge at Sugarcane Breeding Institute. Similarly, you can see most of the agri universities as well as institutions, ICAR institutes as well as veterinary fishery institutes having their own incubation centers to address the needy of respective sectors. Business for veterinary, even Nivedi is there in Bangalore. They have incubation center. They are also supporting and incubating throughout the country. You can approach Nivedi for livestock related agribusiness incubation. Similarly, SIFT in Mumbai, in Kochi, they are supporting, that is zonal training center also. Zonal JETRMC, they will tell, zonal technical technology development center. There you can get fishery related to fisheries. All the fisheries related ABAs are linked to the SIFT and technologies. So those who want to start fishery related startups, incubation companies or stand-up program, all will be supported by SIFT in Kochi. So similarly, in every state, every region, there are 5 regions they classify to get the funds. So there is no dearth of ABA or the supporting agencies located in different parts of the country. It is ABA support all the agri-related startups. Not only agri-related, all the startups, including AI technologies, whatever may be related to agriculture, they are ready to fund it, support it, nurture it, and scaling it. This is the current state of agri startups. You can see that under this program, financial support up to 5 lakhs is provided to idea, pre-seed stage, and up to 25 lakhs at seed stage. This you can get it from NAM, NIAM, and all RKV Raftar centers. In every state it is located. So initially they will give financial support up to 5 lakhs. If you have an idea, only if you have an idea or pre-seed stage ideation, if it is good enough, it have its scalability or it have the potential, definitely you can get 5 lakhs. Within this 5 lakh, you can develop the idea into a prototype or a product or a service. Then you can go for seed funding. Means up to 25 lakhs, they will give as a grant. You need not to pay back. That is a major advantage. There will be Nidhi Pariyas by AID and NOM. Similar schemes in other veterinary as well as fisheries and agriculture universities, especially in Haryana, we have Haryana Agriculture Universities providing these type of schemes. You can join as incubatee or registered startup as well as entrepreneur. Then you can avail all these benefits to your company. And majorly the startups are trained and incubated by these knowledge partners and RKV business incubators. So not only it's fund, you will get a training for 1 month, 2 months. They have designed different training programs to support your technical knowledge, because you may have an idea, but you may not know how to go ahead. This go ahead will be done through knowledge partners and RKV Rafta centers through mentors. They have trained mentors on different fields. These trained mentors will help you to materialize or conceptualize your idea into product. That's a major aid. And recently, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India has approved to set up Agri Accelerator Fund up to 300 crores for 3 years, commencing from 23-24. So another 3 years, you will have 300 crores fund availability to nurture the agriculture startup ecosystem. The Agri Accelerator Fund will help scale up startup with innovative technology having the potential to modernize the agriculture ecosystem of the country. So far, 1,708 agri startups in various fields of agriculture and allied sector have been supported with the technical financial assistance. The tune of 122 crores released in the installment to various knowledge partner and RABI, means Raftar ABI, from 2019-20 to 23-24, means the span of 5 years, for funding these startups under the Innovation and Agri Entrepreneurship Development Program under Raftar scheme, RKVA, that is Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. There, the fund is allotted for this Agri Entrepreneurship Development Program. From that, the funds given to knowledge partners, and 5 knowledge partners and 24 or ABI, means Raftar ABI. These, in turn, these 29 totally altogether, they are supporting all agri-related startups which is having potential. Now, so far, they have released 122 crores for supporting agri startups. These are list of agriculture startups supported under Innovation and Agri Entrepreneurship Development Program, which we have already seen. Here only we are going to see the numbers. Again, the similar trend is studied or noticed here. Overall startups also Maharashtra is leading. Here also Maharashtra is got more funds. More than 225 startups were supported by RKVA schemes, means Raftar scheme, and followed by Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Kerala, Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Chhattisgarh. Means only 3 states have crossed the 100 benchmark, and remaining up to Punjab, they crossed more than 50 benchmark. Means the 50 to 100, there are 7-8 states funded through these schemes, and Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu crossed more than 100, 125. Karnataka crossed 200, and Maharashtra similarly got 225. Startups got fund through the schemes. So compared to the national average, the agriculture is very less. The share of agriculture is very less. We have seen that active is 70,000. Out of 70,000, we have only 1,708 only for agriculture startups. So naturally, even altogether, we are not having not more than 3,000 agri startups, means successful agri startups in the country. So it shows a lot of scope for agri-related business. Of course, there are difficulties that we will see in the coming slides. Why we are not progressing as good as manufacturing and service-related sectors. This investment, we can see that agri startup, there are success also in agri startup. India has witnessed 46 unicorns. The unicorn means new companies with 1 billion valuation. So $1 billion valuation is called unicorn companies. We have only 46 unicorns compared to other sectors. It's very less. India is the 3rd largest unicorn hub with a total 90 unicorns. Behind US and China. So totally we have 90 unicorns compared to US and China. Of course, US and China are having much larger in thousands unicorns because they are having better environment for investment as well as innovation and entrepreneurship. So India startup has raised nearly 42 billion in 2021 from 11.5 billion in previous year. So we could see that there is 4 times growth within a year. But after that, we know that we are struggled or we struck with COVID-19 that has stalled the progress of especially agri startup, because even our incubators start with COVID. We got fund in 2020. Immediately the COVID has started. So that almost 1.5 to 2 years is like a gestation period. We couldn't do much activity. Nevertheless, it has helped us to go on online. So that online has put a different domain or shape to especially our Sugarcane edge also. That's also indirectly helped us. So we cannot blame COVID, but there are some disturbance in this program. And we'll see that financing agri startups is one of the significant challenge in India, although there is a lack of unified information on investment in these startups. Apart from grants and grants from different incubation and acceleration schemes, though incubation centers by the government of the agriculture has witnessed external foreign investment agri startups also, agri-tech startups. There are difference between agri startup and agri-tech. Means technology related to agri-tech got some investment from even abroad. This investment come in different stages, say like angel funding. Angel investor or funding, that's called friends, relative individuals. And the early stage by incubators and venture capitalists. Even I have one our FIG, Farmers Interest Group, celebrating Farmers International Private Limited. They have their own association and they are investing the company, and they have fixed a minimum of 1 lakh and maximum of 2 lakhs. So once they invest, they will treat it as a shareholders and directors. From the shareholder, they will select directors. Now they have got 58 to 60 shareholders in that company, so that they could generate a fund without much commitment. If you go for other funding agency, you have to pay the interest. So when you have your own fundings with co-funding, then that pressure will be eliminated, and so you can have more freedom to invest your capital in much better, innovative way without much commitment. And of course, once the company grows, then naturally the money will be paid back to the equity holders or the shareholders. And the next is growth stage, venture and private equity. Once you grow, then naturally the funding will be easier and people will come and invest, and they will even participate in your activity, and you will grow in a much better way compared to the early stage. That is called our late stage, you can say. Private equity also possible. There are successful incubators or innovators. They have now shareholding or equity with their company, and they're growing much faster than rest of the companies or the startup companies. This is the agri startup step-to-step started. Majorly, most of the people knows that identify a problem, conduct a market research. This is very, very important, because all of my incubatees, the major problem which they are facing is market. Because the market is available, but there are already players available in the market. They may not allow you to keep your product without any difficulty. So you have to find much difficulty when you go to the market. It may be a marketing cost, it may be the marketing channel, or maybe the networking, or maybe the incentives. So these things you cannot have in the initial stage. Definitely you will have much hurdle or a tough time when you are entering the market. Even that times in economics we used to tell that entry limit pricing. Sometimes the product available in the market will be lesser or cheaper than your product. Then definitely you will find it difficulty to enter the market. That is called entry limit pricing. That they will do that, and sometimes they will have cartel, aggressive marketing activities. They have their own cartels. They may not allow you to keep your product in the regular market or the market chain or supply chain. So all those things you have to study in detail before launching a product or before even solving the problems. You must know who is your customer and what is the market size, the potential, and how much you can scale up. All those information should be readily available. Then only you have to go for next, the develop a business plan. Based on your market research, develop a comprehensive business plan that outlines your vision, mission, target audience, revenue streams, and marketing strategy. So you should have your own marketing strategy. It may be through your own, or you can hire people or get a mentor, or learn the market structure and you develop your own strategy so that you can be successful in the market domain and build a team. This is very, very important that you will see the constraints. To bring your vision to your life, you will need a team of skilled professionals who can work together to develop and implement your solution. This is very, very important. Unless otherwise, you should have a good backup as well as forward team. You cannot take your product to, even though it's very successful, innovative, cheaper product in your hand, you cannot scale it up. So you need a skilled professional with market knowledge. Probably he have the market skill, or he has the experience in the marketing. Then definitely it will add to your business and you can scale it our business. And once you do that, you have to create a prototype. Once you have a team in place, then develop our prototypes. It's very, very important. What we are seeing in agriculture startups or agri ecosystem, they have the product, then means they have the prototype, then they are searching the marketing. That will consume a lot of time and it will take a gestation period of more. Already agriculture having more gestation period. So naturally we have to cut short. We should have good business team before create a prototype. Once if you have good business team, then you can create a prototype. Then easily you can take that to that solution as well as test in the market to gather feedback and make necessary improvement. This is again important. We have to put it in a pilot scale to the market. Means a target group. It may be a small market segment, or sometimes you can go to small institution or a setup or even an apartment. You can go with your product. You study that how they are feeling it, and before that, if it's a product, you should have organoleptic test and quality testing, and you should analyze your product so that it is free from all the lacno of the existing product. And definitely, once you have all this information, the consumer will get convinced. Then the consumer, the first line consumer will be your market man, or is it the marketing agent for you? Definitely, they will do the mouth to mouth or ear to ear. This communication will go. Naturally, you will get more market in a short span of time. So, before creating a prototype, you see your market. Then secure funding. So most of our agri-entrepreneurship or agriculture, not only agriculture, veterinary as well as fisheries, the problem is funding. They will be in the midway, then they find there is dearth of fund or there is not enough fund to go the next level. So that time you should not explore, then you should explore well in time options such as venture capital, angel investors and government grants to secure necessary funding. Even I have a beautiful product of cane jam. We have developed it and licensed to one of our young entrepreneurs. And we keep on telling through our Sugarcane age, go for grants. And of course, the universities and even, I don't want to name it, 2-3 government institutions ready to fund for you. Means grant to him, not a fund. It's a grant. Means he need not to pay back. They in the tune of 5 to 10 lakhs. Only thing they asked some registration from government as a private limited company with all the structures. He's not much interested to do that. Then slowly what happened, he has invested more to 7 to 8 lakhs. He couldn't get back because the market is growing slowly. He couldn't break even his product. Then slowly he is out of business now. Now I have a market. Now daily I'm getting inquiry on this product. It is available in Amazon as well as Flipkart. So people know pan India, this product is available. Now they are asking B2 business, B2B. He used to tell B2B and B2C. B2B, what will happen? They will buy in a bulk and they will put in their own brand sometimes, or they will do it in same brand with their own marketing style. And you have to supply in a little cheaper price so that they will also have profit or a market margin. And they will do it in a much better way. They will do the business because they have the business skill. But unfortunately, now the entrepreneur who is licensed our technology and Took it to the development stage with varieties. Even we have given only 2 to 3 flavors, but he has developed more than 10 varieties. He has tested for different consumers. He has all the information now, but now he's stuck with the fund. He has invested more than 10 lakhs. Now we couldn't get back. So slowly he has closed his business. Unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. So these types should not happen. So we have to secure funding before going scaling up stage or before launch our product. So we should have some grants or funds or support, financial support through even government with subsidized interest rate, so that you need not to go back or need not lose your business in the middle way. You can confidently go ahead. You can invest on more marketing strategy, so that your product will be get break even. Once you get break even, then definitely you can go next level. So finally, you launch your product and market is effectively to your target audience. This will involve creating a strong online presence, building partnership, attending relevant events and conferences. This is also very, very important. You have to participate every event. Of course, every event needs money. Without any registration, you cannot enter any conference or events or exhibitions, expos, fair, everything. So you have to pay minimum amount. For that also, if you are linked with your incubation centers like ICR incubation center or state incubation centers as a registered incubating or startup company or FEOs, then they will help you to marketize your product, especially in expo events and conferences at much cheaper rate. Or if getting the entry is very easy, they will arrange entry for us, entry for your entrepreneur, so that you can easily participate and showcase your product as well as services. Then you will get multiple times, 10 times larger market or customers within span of very short span of time. So this is very important. How much you are creating a product, equally you have to create your market. So we see the how entrepreneurship done in sugarcane based value chain management. A small example with the 10 to 15 minutes, so that we can understand better with the practical examples. This is we have started in 2019. Of course, we have more than 15 technologies. Now we have 25 technologies, scalable technologies with license available. The major purpose of this ABA means all the ABA in ICR as well as state university. You can see this is the objective: technological commercialization through incubation. Of course, for sugarcane, we are doing that, but respective crop institute or livestock fishery institutes are doing for their respective products. Apart from that, we are supporting incubation irrespective of the crops or products or services. Definitely, they have a potential or scalable ideation or product or technology. Definitely, we will support. Even in not necessarily sugarcane based or a product based. Be ready to support for that. That is the purpose of creating ABAs in all the institutes. And to commence the financial pilot level value chain collaboration stakeholders. Definitely, we will connect to the nearby ABAs or the systems or the companies, so that you can get your stakeholders easily. And mainstreaming of sugarcane-based content industry in the enterprise level. This is very important. Even if you see the jaggery industry, still it's in cottage stage only. So once if you create a market as well as a network, then definitely we can go for unified, better marketing as well as a product development, so that the consumer will get quality product at cheaper price. And capacity development and implementing business skills. This is a regular activity. So whoever comes to ABA, we will teach them or tell them what are the difficulties, how to go ahead, all these business plans, and how to do value addition, what are the opportunities available in the market, as well as the export market. Even if you want to do export, how to do that, all those things will be given guidelines through ABA. These are technologies commercialized and revenue generated by ICR SBA. This is one technology we have seen, soil moisture indicator. Now it was in 20 license we have given. Now it is increased to 23 in the last 2 years. Last 1 year we have given almost 3 license. The beauty is out of 3, 1 has re-license, means he has that first form, tech source solution is the second form who license our technology. Now he has paid again money to revive the license, means the license is given only for 5 years. So now he has completed 5 years and he is doing good business. So he's not minding, or he's not feeling that paying back another 1 lakh to the license of technology is immaterial. So he came voluntarily and paid the money, and the license was renewed. He renewed his license. So similarly, now we have 23 firms are licensed. Out of that, 10 firms are actively producing and selling to different stakeholders in the country. Of course, it has fetched 2 awards: National Water Award in 2019 in the category of innovation, and 2021 TERI, IW, International Water Agency, and International Development Program Water Sustainable Award. They have created awards in 2021, and after seeing that, they also awarded this product first prize. We got a first prize in 2021. So it's a small, very small innovation. I want to share small experience. We got a comment that it is like a school project. It is like a toy. We got all these comments when we developed in 2010. You won't believe it was developed in 2010-11, and we put it in the Pharma Skill 2012. It was lying down 3 years without any licensing. Of course, in 2014, KSNM Marketing Coimbatore, they have licensed the product. Then they never produced it. That is the thing, means the experience we got it. Then it was 2 years, there is a gestation period. Then 2016, Texo Solution, Bengaluru came. They licensed. They started a small scale production. He sold in hundreds, in the units, in only in few hundreds. Then he was complaining us. He was giving some feedback. So this is the market I am facing that. Then slowly in 2019, he came to the business. Then once he see the business, then you can see the companies, even Nagarjuna Agrochemicals. It's a very big company, everybody knows. And you can say different parts of the country. You can see from Tamil Nadu to West Bengal, company has licensed our product. So because the product itself marketing, it's itself marketing the product name. So once they seeing that, people came from different parts of the country and licensed the product, started a production, and some of them very successful. You can see that Parasara Agrotech, we has earned in profit in crores. We won't mind it. Let him earn. It's not an issue. Only thing, we want to scale up our technology for the benefit of the farmers. That is the major aim. Of course, it has paid back us also. We could get nearly 40 lakhs as a royalty so far, and royalties flowing to us. So this is like a win-win situation for both innovators, producers, as well as consumers. They are getting a product only in 1,500, buying it, and during the drought period, the farmers have given a feedback that it is very useful to them. So we will restrict with this because the success story is long. Coming to the next product, entomopathogen nematode biopesticide formulation. I have given only 8 companies. Now it has increased to 13 companies. Now we have increased the license fee also, because after saying 5 years, we have increased fee also. It is giving very good result for controlling white ground. And many companies, those are even, I don't want to tell, licensed, got license from other innovators. They found that our strain is more effective than the rest of the innovating. This is a typical example of improvised product, or imitation, not imitation, it is improvised product, technology available, but we have given a better solution, so that the company who have bought a license from other stakeholders or other innovators, the same product, they found that our strain, our product is much better than the product developed by others, so they came to us. So need not to be again an innovative product. We need not have product every time. We need not search for innovation. Even a product available, if you are having better product on the existing product also, you have better innovation, you can better licensing, and better revenue will be flown to the innovators as well as the startup companies. These are the startup companies who license technology and producing the produce and selling to the farmers. So it's again, a farmers is getting a biopesticide with affordable price, because our technology is only 2 lakhs or 2.5 to 3 lakhs only. So they are not invested much. So they could give a better product to the farmers at cheaper price. That is the ultimate aim that we achieved in EPN also. This is a cane jam. Of course, I have already discussed. You can see that different flavors and it was even Amazon available quite sometimes. Now it is not there, but nevertheless, now we have given to not 2 license, it was 7 license was given, and one company in AgroNest in Pune, they have done 600 trials to standardize the product. Though we have given the technology, they have their own innovation in this, adding the to the product. Now that they are very confident that they are going to soon launch the product with better quality, with better control on the product as well as the price. So definitely they will come with success. Then naturally it will attract more license to the product. This is a liquid jaggery. Again, we have given to 21 people. Only I listed last date was 15. Many 2 or 3 companies are already exporting this product to a good amount, good pricing. You won't believe 500 gram they are selling at 400 rupees to the foreign countries. But with good labeling, good packaging, you can see that it's very attractive. Even by seeing itself, at least the consumer will buy one product. Means the packaging, the design, the cover, and the nutrient content given, the product quality. So once you have all these parameters, definitely your product will hit, and you can charge any price, consumer will buy it. That is a success mantra. One company from Kerala, they are exporting, and another company also now doing the export business, because the export business will be more profitable than the local market. Once you establish getting more money, then you can launch to the product to the domestic market cheaper price. So you will be in a better position to even launch in the domestic price, and you can get a more market share. This is a canned dietary fiber based product. Of course, one of our incubatee technology licensee, she got a fund. We helped them to get a fund in one of the knowledge partner in southern states, and now he has developed a beautiful fiber supplement for animal as well as human. So this is the best example. A product from sugarcane went to livestock also as well as human also. So when we developed this product, definitely we didn't target it. This is again a innovation, re-innovation by the incubatee. Of course, he is a very techie person. He worked in Microsoft. He come to the agriculture field. He started a FEO and he experienced all agriculture products. Then finally he found that this is having more market potential. Now he has developed a product. It in prototype. It is undergoing animal studies. Once it's all is completed, definitely he is going to launch a product that will be first in kind of product in the country, even second in the world. So this type of innovation definitely farmers as well as incubators, startup company can earn a lot of money. Of course, this I'm saying it's $1 billion. Definitely, this company can become unicorn once they go as per the business plan. This again a sugarcane juice product. It's a little capital intensive product. We have created a powder based on freeze drying so that the quality of the juice will be retained. Once you reconstitute the juice, definitely you feel that you are drinking a fresh juice. That is our major aim. Of course, it has tested by all our DGs, including ministers, and somebody's now sugar mills. They are only capable. They have the better infrastructure as well as logistic system. Now they are coming towards the product to license it and scaling it up. This is a high-fat, low-fat ice creams. We developed only juice-based ice cream. Here we completely remove white sugar as well as any type of sugars. We used only juice with addition of some more fibers as well as ingredients, natural ingredients, so that you will get ice cream with the natural taste, with the different flavors, natural flavors. So now it is very attractive. Even today I got a mail from company in Chennai. They want this ice cream to be already there in the business. They want to introduce these sugarcane based ice creams. These are the cane wine we developed. Of course, it's a controlled commodity. It needs license. So we are waiting for that. Now Kerala has given a permission for producing a cane wine from sugarcane juice. So now we are giving this technology to the Kerala state. This is a better product compared to the existing product, and we can have different flavors also. And we could see that apart from the sugarcane, we can see some of the successful agri-tech startups in India. Again, you please note down it's agri-tech startups. We can see that Ninja got In Bangalore, they start a B2B agri tech platform that connects the farmers with the retailers, supermarkets, and restaurants. The startup has raised over $250 million in funding and is one of the fastest growing agri-tech company in India. It started in 2015. Location in Bangalore, and funding they got this much. And investors, you can see Flipkart, Walmart, Tiger Global, Axel, and Nandan Nilekani. You know that you're a famous techie person. So there are people are ready to fund your innovation if it is worth, it is having potential. These are another successful two agri startup. We can say AgroStar is Pune-based startup that provides farmers with agriculture inputs such as seeds, fertilizer, pesticide via mobile app. The platform also provides agronomy advice and weather updates to the farmers to help them make informed decisions. So to a better decision, you can say in 2013 they started and they got nearly more than 100 million funding. DHeart is a Patna-based startup that provides end-to-end agriculture services to the farmers, including farm inputs, credit, market access. The startup has a network of over 500 collection centers and serves more than 4 lakh farmers in India. So these type of companies are coming up very well. I have seen one more company in Maharashtra. Of course, they are serving in Tamil Nadu also. I have talked to them one-to-one, and definitely their experience. Initially, they have faced a lot of difficulties, but their experience is wonderful. Of course, it's online. I couldn't share that. Definitely soon we will have a program with even our NADCL. I'm planning a good online or as well as offline program to share all those experience so that we'll get right and information, first-hand information by the entrepreneurs so that you will get motivated. Zentola Labs is Delhi-based startup that uses AI and computer vision to grade and sort fruits and vegetables. The platform helps farmers and agri-businesses to reduce wastage, improve quality, and increase their profitability. And if you go and see that their profile, it was they have reduced 35 to 40% wastage because of their better grading system as well as AI technology. So it definitely will add the profit to the farmers as well as the entrepreneurs. So this type of companies are successful, but only problem you can see that these are all agri-tech companies that I will discuss when we discuss with the constraints. So overall, we can sum up this startup ecosystem. We have 4 components. One is policy support, that is promotion, facilitation, exemptions, and incentives. This comes from government, either state government or central government or the institutions, maybe NABARD, as well as banks, CPs, and of course, all the bank branches now have their separate centers for incubation centers, separate wing for incubations, supporting incubation. Second comes the incubator and accelerator, SB, machines, equipment, seed scale of funds, networks, mentorship. This is very, very important. This is like a core team. Their backup team, they will have a solution for all our problems. Then come to the institutions and organizations. Research organization is involved, training organization involved, financing institution is involved. So coming to the individuals, normally entrepreneurs are farmers. Sorry, that is a spelling mistake. That is a farmer. Investors, mentors, advisors. These are the individual, I will say, the ecosystem. So once all these 4 components work together, then definitely you will have success on a new product through startup company, and you can develop entrepreneurship. So all will be connected so that you will start up, stand up with the support of government, and you will go the entrepreneurship through different incubation centers. Then you will reach market with scalable product. So all will be summed up here. You can see that, of course, we are facing a lot of challenges in agri startups because compared to business and the service sectors, most of the startups are successful in service sectors, especially IT related based companies, because they can earn fund, means the revenue will be generated very quickly, and the volume of business as well as the profit earned through startups in especially in softwares as well as hardwares is much higher than agri startups. So naturally they have more success compared to agri startups. We will see the challenges. What are the challenges we are facing in agri startups? One is business model. Most of the agri startups are mainly oriented towards production and marketing of agricultural products on their own. They are unable to connect to the real problem of large number of stakeholders in the value chain to expand their business. When a simple product of liquid jaggery, still we couldn't give a product with same quality, with standardized procedure to the large population. That is the difficulty we are still facing there. Once who success on this, definitely they have the market. Therefore, after initial success at small scale, this was I want to emphasize here, they find a great difficulty in scaling up the business. Of course, this all this difficulty I'm facing in our Sugarcane niche. Similarly, many of the ABAs, because we are meeting them regularly at different places to see our own success, because it's not the success of an entrepreneur or a farmer or a startup company. This is a failure or success of our own ABAs. This is our real success. Once our entrepreneur is success, we feel that we are also success. So definitely we are discussing on all the review meeting. So this is a major issue. That's why I highlighted first. Second is lack of seed funds. Naturally, the farmers or the entrepreneurs who involved in agriculture, they are not knowing that they are coming with a humble background, need funding support at initial stage to validate the ideas and develop minimum viable product. So this is the problem in agriculture. And small and fixed size grant opportunities are very limited use of many of the agri-startups, because they are going only with the ideation without any much vision on that. Then naturally the funding agency also hesitate to provide a fund, because naturally we are also answerable for successfulness of the startups company. So naturally we will give there is a hesitation. So definitely it has to be removed. Of course, the government is reviewing the policy every year, and we are implementing all the difficulties as an opportunity. And lack of mentorship. Compared to the business and software companies or the service sectors, the mentor for the agriculture sectors are very less. The successful mentors, very few, and they are also sitting in big cities or metros. So the small towns, in case of B and C type of towns, definitely we are not getting a good mentorship for the new startup company. Coming to the incubator competence, of course, this also we are facing that those who are coming with even ideas or good product, they are not having the direction how to go ahead. Sometimes their competence or the experience, lack of experience also challenge we are facing in developing agri startups. Limited knowledge of available technology. So agriculture sectors, naturally several commercially viable technology, including digital technology, are available with the different research organizations. However, the bunting entrepreneurs are not able to connect these technologies with the problems in an effective way. Once they connect this technology in an effective way to the problems, definitely it will be a successful entrepreneurship in agriculture. Of course, there are constraints. We have scope also for startup, stand-up, and entrepreneurship, creating ecosystem for startup sustainability. So now government has started a Startup India initiative, provision of market access to agri startups. Now we are developing separate websites or a portal. I won't say it's a website. It's like a portal like Amazon or whatever the online portals to the agri startups, purely for agri startups at free of cost, so that they can advertise their product, they can place their product, and they can sell the product. This all becomes absolutely free of cost or a minimum charges, so that they can able to marketize their product pan India. And provision of capital, growth of capital for agri startups, pool of mentors and investors, and website on agri startups. This we have started our. These are the areas we are concentrating. Research for innovation and entrepreneurship. Incentive to research and faculty to become entrepreneur, and favorable terms of trade for sourcing agriculture technologies. This also now slowly coming up, including DBT, DST. All the funding agencies now concentrating on this, not only for entrepreneur or farmers to develop a company. We are developing a researchers to become a faculty on entrepreneurship program, so that we can provide a better knowledge to the incubators. And strengthening of incubation centers. So motivated and professional staff, transparent government system. So sometimes most of the incubators what we are facing is their fear of rules and regulation of governance system. So we are telling that it has been simplified. you have a lot of benefits and incentives once you go through startup mode. So that all we are educating, or we are giving a sensitization program to that, so that without any hesitation they will join startup program. And educating funding support also we are arranging it. Of course, government is concentrating on more, and they are allotting more funds towards Startup India program. And transforming agriculture education system for innovation ecosystem. This is very, very important, because our students should be from stage of undergraduate should be taught how to take an innovation ecosystem in a better way. So innovation hubs, introduction of elective courses related to innovation and entrepreneurship also going to start in all agriculture universities, as well as ICER institutes. And entrepreneurship break exist option and fellowship. All those things will be given to the student level itself, so that the entrepreneurship skill will be developed at early stage, I mean the early age, so that they can take risk at a better way in middle and when they're going for agri-related startups. With this, I thank all the participants for listening my this 1 hour lecture, and for contacting agribusiness as well as sugarcane-based activities. You can contact our director, Sugarcane-based Coimbatore, or product refinement, incubation, and business development. You can contact me in agribusiness incubator. Our agribusiness incubator is named as Sugarcane Edge. It is registered trademark, so you can easily access through mobile as well as email. And we have web page also. This is the problem, because every time the farmers cannot reach us, or the incubator is sitting in the other edge of the country, they need not to come here. They can go to our website, they can browse agribusiness incubator. There all the information is provided to them. If not, they can mail to us, or they can call me, so get the necessary information for agri startups. With this, I thank all the participants, and thank the organizer who has given a wonderful opportunity to showcase our entrepreneurs program, our agribusiness incubators, as well as a small sensation on startup, stand-up, and entrepreneurship development. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, any participant having any query or question?
I think, sir, no have been asked by
Okay. Okay.
participants. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for your talk on startup,
Yeah.
stand-up, entrepreneurship
Welcome.
development in agriculture and sugarcane ecosystem. So, on behalf of the participants and on behalf of the course director and coordinators, I once again thank you for your talk on the aforesaid topic. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you to the organizer, course coordinator, and course director, especially Dr. Shah, who is my friend more than 5 years, and is organizing good programs. I once again thank NADCL for giving this opportunity for me to talk about our sugarcane as well as startup program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, one and all.
Yeah. Shall I close the presentation?
If participants have any questions, please ask. They can turn on their microphone. If there are no questions, I would like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Murli Sundar for his incredible insight and presentation. On behalf of NADCL participants and the participating institute, I would want to thank you again. Thank you, sir, for being with us.
Yeah, thank you. Shall I leave now?
Yes, thank you, sir. We can all take it in.
Thank you to all the participants for patient listening. Thank you.